American Dream through the millennial eyes of Brandon Blanchard. Brandon did a lot of changing homes growing up. His family moved from New Orleans to Colorado and then lived in multiple cities within Florida. At only 17 years old, Brandon had moved out of his parents' house and began living with his girlfriend. Brandon graduated high school last year and took this past year off to work. He plans on attending Florida State University next semester. He knows that getting a college degree is the formula to success in America. Doing all that moving around growing up means Brandon's peer group was constantly changing. He always had to be able to create friendships wherever he went. He claims that this skill to make friends and connections with others is an essential part of being able to live the American dream because we are a melting pot of ethnicities, religions, and cultures. Brandon's necessities for properly living out the dream are fast cars, big guns, and lots of money. He claims that at least $100 grand a year is necessary to be living the dream comfortably from a financial perspective. Brandon realizes that there is more to the American dream than just money. He really appreciates the quiet, small moments of absolute freedom that are usually taken for granted by most Americans. He believes every day that you wake up and have the freedom to say whatever you want is a blessing. Another big part of Brandon's American dream is to have a big family and be able to take care of the next generation. He's thankful for the freedoms to guide his children's minds to whatever religious or political belief he wants them to hold, as well as the ability to have a large family, compared with countries like China, who limit children to one per couple. Brandon believes the opportunity in America is at an all-time high regardless of race, gender, or religion. He states that not only are jobs coming back to America, but it's also easier than ever to be self-employed with the use of the internet and other entrepreneurial tools. He cites the fact that his mom is the CEO of a company and not his dad as proof that the gender barrier has been broken, allowing women to be able to hold any position that a man can. Brandon's value of hard work came from working for his dad remodeling hotels for a whole summer, slightly against his will, where he learned that life isn't fair, as well as to not expect rewards or recognition for your hard work. He only made $10 a day. The freedom to do what you please when you please is what Brandon loves about the American dream. Being able to take a year off of school was very helpful for him, and he believes everyone should take their own pace in obtaining an education. He's also appreciative of the lack of pressure to choose a certain career, as he has been undecided on what his dream job is. But he knows for sure he doesn't want to be remodeling hotels or be an escrow agent his whole life. Brandon's mom is the CEO of the title company which he works for as an entry-level escrow agent, doing mostly clerical duties. The job is too boring to be considered living the dream for Brandon. Even if he were in his mom's shoes as the CEO, he doesn't think the job would be rewarding enough to consider it a dream job. In Brandon's eyes, being the president would be a dream job. Although he admits he wouldn't want to deal with the scrutiny or be exposed to the corruption, he relishes in the thought of all that glory, money, and power to bring about change.